Hello everyone, we're back with Chaos Child. Last time we got the biggest plot twist in the history of the Science Adventure series. Kazuki talked. I know, it's crazy. Oh, so I did have like one, I got a comment, right? That completely shattered my worldview about the entire Chaos series. Like, I don't know, like, am I allowed to... Spoilers for Senna's route and Chaos Head Noah? Like, Momose is a member of the committee? Like, that is nuts to me. Yeah, apparently she's there to like hunt down rogue members, which, I mean, you know, obviously makes sense why she was helping out Bon and Chaos Head. But did she just know everything ahead of time? Like back when they were doing all like the science mumbo jumbo explanations, did she just know everything? She was going, oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, wow. But that is, I don't know how to think about this. I cannot view her the same now. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of lore comments. Like in my head, Science Adventures was like, oh yeah, doo fun science stuff. But no, there's a whole multiverse now. It's a timeline. Like, you know, back when I got into like Steins Gate Chaos, you know, they were the only visual novels translated, so nobody knew the deeper lore. But now it's basically just Fate Stay Night over here. I have to track the timeline with like red paints on a map, like Takeru does. Where am I? Through this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. Anyway, what's going on here? Riko's arrested, Kazuki can talk, and I don't know where we're going from here. If Riko's arrested, I wonder who the fifth victim will be? Wait, are there 7 murders? I may have titled a video around that. In my head there were 6 murders. But Kakita was the 4th. Yeah, so Riko's the 5th. Okay, so there's 7. 2 days had passed since the attack by Haida Riko, but no new events with the case. No new events. The police are probably still investigating Haida Riko. They hadn't announced anything else. There must have been some kind of censorship in effect, because the TV shows have mostly stopped talking about it. The only people who were still talking about it were online. The wrongsiders at school seem to have forgotten that a murder occurred in this very building. I don't know. Kurusu was looking down over me. I missed you, Dodo. Is this our first time seeing you since she died in the Common? Been a while. Her injury from the other day still hadn't fully healed. But Dad had told her that she'd be able to go back to school, and so today she can. Nothing really.
But no,
Takeru gave up on the sci-fi thriller life. He's a rom-com protag now. I'm not, no.
いいタクル、あなた命を狙われたのよ。いくら犯人は捕まっているとはいえ、まだ安心はできないのよ。それに、あの時うなずいてくれたわよね。別に特別な事件を追っていなくても楽しいことはあるって。そのこと。
Oh, sorry, no. I know that.
本当に分かってるの？だったらもう。
Shut up! I just thought that I know. You don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm not a kid. Knowing Kurusu, it's ready for her to be even more annoying, but...
そうね。ごめんなさい。
Oh no, we made her sad. Takeru, what have you done? Huh? I wasn't sure how to react to that.
そうよね。タクルだってちゃんと考えて行動しているんだものね。私が言い過ぎたわ。ごめんなさい。でも、くれぐれも危険なことはしないでほしいの。お願い。
Don't worry, I'm not the main... Well, yes, I am. I don't. Kurusu smiled weakly, took her bag, and left the room. What was that? That really threw me off. Hello, not evil Serika. Ran into Serika when I left the classroom. Actually, she was probably waiting for me.
一緒に帰ろうかなって思って。
I didn't really say anything, but Serika started walking next to me anyway.
見てたよ、さっきの。
You mean with Kurusu?
ダメじゃん。のんちゃん病み上がりなんだからさ、優しくしてあげなきゃ。
I didn't mean to. This is is she acting as Taku's conscious here? I didn't really mean to hurt her. But Kurusu always had to be right no matter what. She's been like that ever since we lived together at Albert Dorm. Sometimes it got frustrating to deal with someone who was always right. Have you considered, Taku, that you're just always wrong? After I made my promise with Kurusu, I was still watching the news and looking online, but I've been trying my best to avoid doing anything else. For the past few days, I've been staying quiet. Even canceled the club meeting for today. I was trying my best not to think about how bored I was. Serika, get on this! But the way she said those things still made me out to be the bad guy. Taku's bored, do something. Dark lighting, Serika. Oh.
どうしたの？
I forgot something. And thank you so much. Got distracted. Sorry, I gotta go grab back and get it. Go home without me.
ああ、オッケー。
Okay. I missed her saying okay, but it's facing out lately. Maybe I was just too bored. Oh, here it is. Even if I got in a fight with Kurusu, still couldn't believe I forgot my Pokecom. Best girl! Just as I grabbed my Pokecom and wanted to leave, saw a familiar pair of blonde twin-tails bobbing down the hallway. Arimora. Just cheerfully walking down the hall with a group of several other girls. Were they classmates or friend from her club? You know, I've realized. So you see, I thought there were only two Arimoras, Black Ribbon and White Ribbon. There's actually also blue Arimora and red Arimora for a total of 4 Arimoras. It has a basis, obviously, in Aztec mythology with Tezcatlipoca. If you just look this up, that's what Arimora is clearly a reference to. It's the same group of girls I'd seen before.
てかさ、この前はるかが井上と歩いてるとこ見たんだけど。
Whoa, what? Haruka was in Inoue?
何それマジ？はるかって白井くんと仲いいんじゃなかったの？
ちょっとひな、いつの話してんの？白井くんの後に森本くんといろいろあったじゃん。
Morimoto-kun too?
嘘嘘、知らない知らない。何それ聞いてないんだけど。
まあ、ひなはいろいろ忙しそうだったじゃん。
うわー、ショックだわ。てかさ、私もそうやって男子にモテる方法教えてほしいわ。
So true.
私は別に望んでやってるわけじゃないし。
知ってるって、あれは白井の方も悪かったって話じゃん。
The dang old Chirai.
そうそう、はるかがいい子だってことはうちらがよく
No, no,
分かってるから。
Haruka's worst girl.
よしよし。
I've played Little Busters, I know the truth. Haruka sucks.
そっか、世の中いろいろ動いてますな。
やめてよ、ババアじゃないんだから。
いやいや、私はもう若い人たちにはついていけませんよ。
何それ、ウケる。
ところでさ、いいの時間。やばー、ほんとだ。てか、ひなは行かないの？
Yeah, we can spend time with her, let's go!
私はほら、年だから、あとは若い人に任せて。
だからそれ、やめてって。
じゃあまた。オッケー、アディオスグラッシャー。
But evidently Arimura wasn't going with the rest of the group. She watched them disappear down the hallway, laughing and chattering as they went, and then she sighed loudly. Then, as if she really was an old woman, she lazily put her hand on her shoulder and stretched her neck out. And then, hello, I was just, getting my Pokecom. Our eyes met.
チャオス、宮代先輩。
Hi.
もしかして今の見てました？
No, yeah, you can't lie, dang it! You mean the conversation you just had, or how lazy you looked like a second ago?
あっちゃー、まさか両方見られていたとは。失敗失敗。
She slapped her hand to her forehead like a bad comedian and smiled. Why don't you go with them?
やだな、先輩ならわかるでしょ。めんどくさいからですよ。
Her happy tone vanished, and she seemed genuinely annoyed.
みんな口先だけの上辺ばっかり。思ってもないこと言って。 楽しいふりしてちょっとでも違うこと言えばそれだけで次からは仲間外れ。さっきのはるかって子は男子をとっかえ引っかえ、
See, I told you,
特に
Haruka.
人の彼氏が
Can't
好
trust
きで
her.
すぐちょっかい出しては別れさせて、そのくせ人のものじゃなくなった途端に飽きてすぐにポイ。他の子はみんなそれにムカついてるくせに調子合わせて笑ってる。
Sorry.
リエにしてもマキにしてもそう。
Maki too?
はるかのこといい子だとか言いながら心の中ではそんなことこれっぽっちも思ってない。なのに顔では笑って適当に話し合わせて薄っぺらい友情ごっこに興じてる。ほんとバカみたいだし気持ち悪い。あんなやつらと放課後まで一緒に過ごすなんて考えただけで吐き気がする。
Okay, but like, why hang out with them at school then? I'd heard Orimori talk about this several times before. Sometimes it had been directed at me. But I felt like she was more emotional now than she'd ever been before. Everybody told a lie or two. If you didn't know when other people were lying, it's still possible to trust them. But once you knew when they were lying, once you knew what they were thinking under their smiles, could you still trust them like you did before? I didn't think I could. Maybe knowing if what you were told was true or not was a lot more painful than we thought it was. I remembered what Arimori had written for her wish during the school festival. Oh, I forgot about that. Please let the truth be found. That tiny wish was a cry from her soul.
でも
Her voice was a whisper.
でも一番嫌いなのはそんな人たちの中で笑顔を浮かべてる自分。
I've got a solution for you, Arimora. Come hang out with me. Yeah. Pull that line on her. Arimora.
なんてね。
Heh. To try to go back to your usual self and give me a mischievous wink, she must have realized that it didn't work. She scratched her head, looking awkward.
やだな、もうそんな顔しないでくださいよ。こっちが困っちゃうじゃないっすか。
Hey, can I ask you something?
なんです？
Why are you telling me this?
え？
You and I just met. Till just a little while ago, we could barely even talk. So why are you telling me this?
なんででしょう。
Because I'm a gigalomaniac just like you?
そうっすね。まあそれもあるかもしれないですけど。
But?
多分先輩が分かりやすいからじゃないっすかね。
But she doesn't even know I have an imaginary friend that kills people for me. She doesn't even know, guys. I'm easy to figure out.
宮代先輩って感情がすぐに表に出るでしょ。嘘ついたらすぐにテンパるし。
Don't be stupid. Got my poker face on at all times. That's impossible.
ほらそうやって慌てる。
No, that was just...
ほうほう。ただなんです？
Felt like the more I tried to respond, the more I was digging my own grave.
あ、いた。おーい、タク。
Hello, Sarika came back. She must not have gone home after all. But she was gonna go home with you! Now this is a light Sarika, look at her. Annoy? What's up? Did you forget something too?
もう違うよ。タクが遅いから様子見に戻ってきたんじゃん。
Sarika came running up to me, her cheeks puffing in and out as she gasped for air. Why did you go home without me?
それはそうだけどさ。ほら、タク、
Oh!
今朝言ってたでしょ。そろそろスマホ買わないとって。もし行くなら一緒に行こうと思って。
We're actually gonna see that soon? Maybe? Come to think of it, I never did find my phone. Okay, this day was totally time skipped then. And so Takeru didn't spend this time training his power, he just spent it lax. I wonder if that's gonna be relevant to what happens at the end of this route. According to Shinjo-san, that Yamazoe girl left it alone. For the photo, it was sad, but it wasn't coming back. There's nothing I could do about it. Talked to Sarika this morning about how I needed to get a new one, but...
お？あ、ひなちゃんだ。
You just noticed her?
チャオス、セリー。チャオス。ひなちゃんも行く？スマホ買いに。
Yo! Sarika's best wingman! Hey, who said we're going today?
お？違うの？
Well, whatever.
私は遠慮しとく。友達に会っちゃったら気まずいし。
True.
そうよくわかんないけど残念。そんじゃ私はこれでドローンします。アディオスグラッシャー。
Bye. This time she posed like a businessman ninja from an old manga and skipped off towards home. Hey, Anoe.
お
Am I easy to figure out? She didn't hesitate at all.
どうしたのタク、落ち込んじゃって。
Don't look at me like that. It's nothing. I'd always considered myself inscrutable and mysterious, so that's a bit of a shock.
それにしてもひなちゃんって面白いね。
Is she?
タクだって楽しそうに話してたじゃん。
Fun? Me? Talking to Arimura? Sure, that whole you're gonna be killed thing was, when we first met, was scared the hell out of me. I actually talked to her, found out she wasn't that scary at all. I was never really good at dealing with the normies. The common sense of the word, mind you, not the superior original sense. But Taku, I thought you were a normie. But Arimura felt different than the others. He said he was a normie, you remember? So that means it's true. Part of it was that she was the gigglomaniac too. But the biggest reason was probably that she was always keeping her distance from other people. She kept a comfortable distance to avoid making anybody upset. She learned how to do it through long practice. In that sense, it's fun. Or well, I don't mind it, I guess.
そっかそっか。
What? Why do you look so happy?
別になんでもない。それよりスマホを買いに行かないの？
I think I'll pass for today.
そうなの？なんだ、じゃあ先に帰ってればよかった。
That's what I told you to do. Did he? I don't remember that line. There still might be a lot of sumo stickers in town. I should stay put for a while.
つまんない。じゃあのんちゃんでも誘って会期祝いに甘いものでも食べに行こっかな。
Have we seen Pouting Serica before? If we have, it's been a long time since I've seen this sprite. Do it. I'm sure that would make Kurusu happy.
オッケー。じゃあまたね、タク。
Right. Just say bye! Now then, maybe I should go home and read the latest edition of Cool Cat Press, which Ken-san brought me yesterday. Yeah, let's go! Cool Cat Press! 2005. Arimura flashback. Smiles. Was this in color last time? I don't remember. There are always smiles in Arimura's family back then.
ほら、ひな。口の周りにクリームついてるぞ。
嘘、お兄ちゃん取って。
しょうがないな。ほら、取れたぞ。
That's his voice? How old is he supposed to be here? Like, he sounds like an adult.
お兄ちゃん。
Like, obviously he's older than her, but...
ひなえは本当にお兄ちゃん子だな。
そうね。でもしんごちゃんがひなちゃんの面倒を見てくれるから助かるわ。
これからもひなえのこと頼んだぞ。しんご。
Their mother and father were both busy with work. Sometimes they'd have to sleep at the company. They didn't spend a lot of time at home. But when they were with the family, they always smiled. And Hinae had a big brother too. Just having your brother by her side was enough for her not to feel lonely. She could, and did, believe that she was part of a happy family. For young Hinae, that was her whole family. That was what was true for her. One day, Hinae was bullied a little at school. It started with something small. Someone said they lost the basketball game in gym class because of her. Hinae was a tiny little girl. The big ball scared her. When they passed it to her, she ducked away. Well, yeah, she lost the game for them. Beat her up. When her brother Shingo saw she was down, he immediately asked her,
どうした？もしかしていじめられてるのか？
Hinae shook her head.
違うよ。いじめられてなんかない。
She was embarrassed. She didn't want her family to know that someone was mad at her for something. So that was why, in that moment, she lied. Her brother had known immediately that she wasn't telling the truth.
ひなえ、嘘はダメだぞ。嘘だけはついちゃいけないんだ。そんな卑怯な人間になっちゃいけない。
It was the first time she'd ever seen her brother look so strict. Her brother hated lies more than anybody. She'd been so impressed by her beloved brother that she'd sworn to herself that she'd never tell a lie. She couldn't grow up to be a coward. She wasn't going to tell any lies.
本当はね、私。
Hinae told her brother everything. That she'd been bullied at school. It was over something that had happened at gym class.
だったら、 兄ちゃんと練習しようか。
Let's go!
いいの？
当たり前だろ。上手くなればきっとみんなも怒ったりしなくなる。
NBA champ Arimura. With her brother's help, Hinaya got over her fear. The bullying stopped, and her friends came back. Came to love her brother even more. But one day, Hinaya realized that all her happiness was nothing but an illusion. It started when she witnessed her parents cheating at a game of Monopoly. Right? Cheating at a game of Monopoly. 4 days have passed since we've been attacked by Hidoriko, but there have been no developments in the case.
で、どうする？おい、聞いてんのかよ、宮代。
I'm listening. We're talking about the newspaper club's next move, right?
たくん、分かってんならそう言えよ。ボケーっと窓の外なんか見て、気の抜けたあくびしやがって。
That's because I really was bored. It had been a month and a half since the Don't Look case. So much had happened, everything had suddenly come to a halt. I wasn't sure how to handle all this peace and quiet. Part of me was hoping there'd be some new development. Part of me was thinking that maybe this was just how it was going to come to an end.
まあ、女帝との約束もあんだろうし、しょうがないっちゃしょうがないんだろうけどさ。
That's not it. Just that with nothing happening, there's nothing we can do. In fact, the whole madness of the sumo stickers is starting to recede as well. According to Sarika, all the stickers that have been covering the city have been removed when she got into town yesterday. The government must have taken them down or something. Since just seeing them wasn't enough to make me sick, I was pretty glad. But what was the point of all the sumo stickers in the town? And then them disappearing? The common round had something to say about that near the end, didn't it? I forget what it was. Oh, right, it was them like luring Takeru into the same place as Riko, I think. I looked down out the window and saw an unusual pair of people.
どうした？
Nothing.
ああ、なんだ、有村に和樹か。
Kazuki going to talk? I was just thinking that them being together is pretty unusual.
確かにな。でもこの前のことあっただろう。ほら、有村の勢いに思わず和樹がって。
When Kazuki had talked, huh? You know, that surprised me too. Never happened before, after all.
だな。今まで笑い声は聞いたことあっても、喋ってるところなんて聞いたことなかったし。
Arimura and Kazuki were talking happily. Wait, talking? But from here, I couldn't hear what they were saying. From the look of it, Arimura was doing all the talking. Okay, Kazuki was just shaking and nodding her head. But she didn't seem upset or bothered at all.
そういや最近、仲いいじゃないか。有村と。
Oh, Ito knows. Wait, Ito, you better not kill her because you're like, you know, you're being mind controlled to be a psychopath. Huh? What's he talking about?
とぼけんなって。この前も放課後に二人で楽しそうにしてたって聞いたぞ。
Sarika must have told him. God, where does she get these ideas? We're not really friends. Arimura is just, she's kind of the same as me, you know? So we get along well. That's all there is to it.
なんだよそれ。もったいねえな。
What do you mean it's always?
知らねえの。有村ってあいつ結構人気あんだぜ。
Popular? You mean guys like her?
だってほら見ろよ。見てくれだってまあそこそこレベル高えし、誰とでも明るく接するタイプじゃん。
That's only because of her power.
そんなのはどうだっていいんだって。みんな知らねえんだからさ。要は受け取る方がどう受け取るかってことだろ。
I suppose that makes sense. Arimura is just trying to avoid making enemies, but on the other hand, that also means she has to make friends.
にしても、お前ほんとそういうの疎いよな。それでよく人のこと情弱だなんだ言うぜ。
They are wrong-siders! I'm the right-sider! Listen, Ito, since you seem to be misunderstanding this, I'll give you a lecture. Just so we're clear who's popular and who's dating who, minor pieces of information that are only valuable within the small community of Hekiho Academy. Knowing those facts doesn't make you a true right-sider. Certainly doesn't give you the ability to determine larger truths. All it does is make you the best friend in a visual novel. Wow, we're breaking the fourth wall now.
誰がギャルゲーの親友キャラだ誰が
Monkey said is exactly what the kind of character always says. He's the Sunahara.
言われてみりゃ確かにそんな発言だったような気がしてきた。
He's the one guy in canon who nobody remembers the name of because he's irrelevant. Come on, don't let something like that doesn't matter get you down. Class is starting. Ito looked really depressed for some reason. I tried to cheer him up and looked back out the window. Arimori and Kazuki were gone.
タク、今日は部活あるの？
Derek came by as soon as class was over. There's not much to do. I was thinking of at least going to the club room. Anyway, you got here quick.
お？うん。今日はなんか授業が早く終わったから。
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's get going.
チャオース！
Oh no. Now it was Arimori's turn to barge in. She opened the door as energetic as ever. At the same time, the whole class started to stir.
おい、あれ有村ひなえだろ？2年の。
Oh, she's at the top 5 most popular girls in the school in that list that every school obviously has. It's not just an anime thing.
俺ああいう裏表なさそうな元気な子って好みなんだけど。
I hate that trope. When a character's like, oh yeah, she's the #1 hottest girl in school. We have a list.
つうか、うちのクラスに何の用だ？
宮代先輩は、あ、いたいた。
Everyone was surprised to see her walk straight over to me.
はあ、嘘マジで？
つうか、なんで宮代みたいなやつのとこに？
What? I'm cool. What has Taku ever done that's uncool? Positive. And she's like, oh, I'm your girlfriend in front of the whole class. And like, I don't
宮
know.
代先輩、チャオス。
Hi. What Ito had been saying was evidently true. We all the boys in class glaring at me. Kind of made me feel superior. I think it's all positive for the true ending. Well,
チャオス。
the good ending, right?
チャオス。
Also, at some point, Serika started copying Arimori's greeting. What brings you here?
やだな。私がここに来る理由なんて一つしかないじゃないですか。
One reason? Trigger on.
タクル王子、
Of
お迎えに
course.
上がりました。
What, Prince? What's she talking about?
やはり記憶をなくされてしまっているのですね。
Oh, it's one of
では
those.
仕方ありません。説明を。説明なら私がするよ、タク。
Actually, we're all the reincarnations of like from a fantasy world. Oh no, and we actually have superpowers.
実は
I guess
今
we
まで
do.
黙っていたけど、私たちは地球より360万
Yeah, okay.
光年は、そしてタク。
Okay, we can go through this.
そう。惑星ギガローマは6つの王国に分かれています。そのうち
Only one of them has men.
信じられな
Oh,
い
of
の
course,
無理ないよ
Kurosawa's
ね。
here too.
でもこれは事実なんだよ。
And actually, she's nice now.
私たちはね、それぞれの国のけれどタクル王子、あなたはこの
Oh no.
私たちはみんなタクル
Oh,
王子、
Kazuki too.
私と結婚してほしいかも。
Maybe. Kazuki, you too? Yeah.
私
Oh,
だ
of course, Uki too. Even Yamazoe? And then
分かっていただけましたか、
Oh,
タク
dang it.
ル王子。
I thought they were gonna. Okay, shut up. No.
私をちょっと待ってよ。
Stop talking.
タクと一番仲いいのは私だもん。
Okay, I thought they were gonna escalate the joke. You know, they're having just random side characters come out. Like, just have, like, I don't know, like, Taku's dad or, like, you know, the teachers or Ito. Ito would be the best bet. No, pick me! That's how you escalate the joke.
そんな、宮代先輩は私のことが好きなはずです。
Oh no.
待って。
The personality just does not fit you.
私のかも。いいえ、私のものです。私のタクだもん。私のです。違うわ、私のよ。
We can end the delusion anytime now.
私の。
This is when the control key comes in handy. So what did we say? Calm down, everyone. Everyone, we're just missing Senri, who, you know, will be here any moment now. I swear, any scene now she'll show up.
誰を選ぶの?
Oh, what do I do? Okay, thank you. How stupid. A prince? What the hell is wrong with me?
先輩聞いてます？
Serika knows! Serika knows! I love that. I love how they made her sprite change. Has that happened before? I hope that's happened before. I was asking what you were doing here because she can read minds, so she knows what Taku's thinking.
例の件なんか進展あったかなって。
Oh no, not really.
ありゃりゃ、そうっすか。残念。あれ？でもタク、今から部室に行くんじゃないの？
Well, I was planning on it.
じゃあ、ひなちゃんも一緒に行けばいいじゃん。
Good job, Serika. We're proud of you.
だってタク一人じゃつまんないでしょ？
By myself? You're not coming Onoe?
私は休
Oh,
養があったのを思い出しちゃった。
smooth. Does that count as a lie? Because I mean, I've got somewhere to be is so vague. I mean, I've got somewhere to be. Everyone has somewhere to be. I see.
ちなみにのんちゃんは生徒会の仕事で、しんちゃんも今日は用事があるって言ってたよ。
Come to think of it, two of them had disappeared. So it'll just be me, Arimora, and the Kazuki in the back on the computer.
そういうわけだから、ひなちゃん、今日はタクのことお願いね。
Did she mention Kazuki? She did not. Okay.
バイバイ。え、あ、セリ？
Wait. Okay, no, I saw Hina because Hina and Hinae and Hana for Kazuki is super confusing. Serika left the room before anyone could stop her. What exactly was she trying to do? Only me and Orimori were left. You don't have to worry about what Onoe said. What are you giggling at? What?
先輩、忘れてません？私の能力のこと。
What's she talking about?
まあ、先輩も一人で部活ってのも寂しいでしょうし、しょうがない。付き合ってあげましょう。
Hey, I want to be lonely, and I didn't ask you to come. But I actually think deep down that I'd be lonely there by myself. No, but that's...
はいはい、わかりましたわかりました。それじゃ、レッツゴー！
Let's go! Arimori wrapped her arm around mine and dragged me out of the classroom before I could protest any further. Evidently, seeing her jealousy in the other boys' eyes made me seeing the jealousy in the other boys' eyes made me feel kind of good. I think I added a word there. Huh? But Kazuki not here? Should I call the scene? Yeah, okay, I'll call it there. I didn't want to do a super long one right now. I will see you guys next time for some more Chaos Child when we get more fun Arimora hijinks. But honestly, like, I'm okay with this. Like, the comedy round had a lot of slice of life that I didn't like because really just it was our dorm content. But now giving me slice of life that is like Arimora, I'm like all in. I'm all in. This is what I wanted. This is what I was deprived of but wasn't given during that long, you know, like getting Uki into the Alba dorm and all that stuff. No, like gross. Hated that. But now this is good video games. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.